All right, hello. So again, my name is Casper Kangaroo, and I'm an AP Language and Comp teacher, and I'm going to introduce just one of my lessons here for the first lesson for the Epideictic speech unit. So just introducing the idea of ceremonial speeches, ceremonial rhetoric, and then beginning our analysis of a key text. So yeah, let's jump right in. So yeah, I always start every class with a warmer, or almost every class, either with focused on discussion or focused on maybe some quick writing. It's either setting up the day's lesson, it's kind of getting the students interested in the topic, or it's revision of maybe something from the previous lesson that they need a little more practice with. So yeah, I start with these 4 images. The students have to kind of I try to elicit from the students what ceremonies or what events these are specifically. So we have a funeral, a wedding, graduation, and a battle. And then I try to elicit kind of what kind of emotional appeals a speaker would be making at each of these. So maybe for a funeral, it's kind of introspection. At a wedding, it's kind of joy and, it's celebratory. Same with graduation. It's maybe more inspirational, looking to the future for the students. And a battle, of course, is, the will to fight. So let's keep going here. I give a couple definitions. And again, ceremonial rhetoric, it's grounded in the present at an event, but it's always looking to the past, reflecting, as well as considering what's in the future. We have a nice quote from Aristotle, of course. And then we have the first activity, which is going to actually be connected to the homework, but I have students research the plot of Independence Day because we're then going to watch this quick speech that the president gives before all the pilots go off and battle the aliens. And as we always start off with every speech, we look at the rhetorical context, we look at the speaker's purpose, and then we kind of just quickly jot down ideas on appeals. So yeah, we then look at the text. And that sets us up for the main textual study of the day, which is Elizabeth I's Tilbury speech. This is kind of a standard text for AP Language and Comp. It's short and sweet. There's a lot to unpack. So again, I always have the students kind of thinking about exigence versus purpose. They sort of struggle with the difference between that for a little while, so it helps to just constantly be reviewing it as these ideas that are sort of 2 sides of the same coin. I always have them considered together. We're focusing on, again, the big question: how do you inspire an army to fight? The main purpose, the big purpose of the speaker, and then what emotions we're provoking. And then this is kind of the big group activity for the class. I usually put something like this on the board. I have the text. I have different rhetorical choices that they are splitting off in either pairs or small groups and analyzing the text for. And then as a class, we come together and try to connect these different rhetorical choices back to the purpose, back to the appeals. We're always trying to kind of build a nice cohesive analysis. We're not just cherry picking rhetorical choices and appeals. We're trying to tie everything together. And yeah, this kind of leads into the homework, which actually is on the student Padlets. I will have them go research their own movie speech because that's what we opened up with. And then we're going to have class presentations where everybody plays their movie speech, gives a quick kind of spaces analysis, and talks about different appeals, and it's a really fun activity the students enjoy, just going and finding a good movie. Some of them go to their favorite movies. It's a good real-life connection. They see that speeches and rhetoric are everywhere, and everybody enjoys that one. And then this sets up, of course, the next lesson in the unit, which is a focus on Shakespeare's Julius Caesar, which has the 2 speeches from Brutus and Mark Antony, and who is better at rousing the crowd. So yeah, thanks for tuning in.